Hello, foodie beauties. So, how did you like the lighting so far? Been experimenting on some of the things that I should be doing. Hey, this lighting looks familiar. Looks like one of those, hmm. Oh, yeah, I remember. George Rocksmith, one of those YouTubers I normally watch whenever I feel like watching some of the nerdier stuff. And by the way, I'm experimenting on some of by the oh, I'm checking out on some of the new formats here on StreamYard. It really looks great. Okay, here we go. Hello, Channel Candy. Nice to have you here. Welcome to my live stream. We're going to react to the Halloween video of Foodie Beauty. And well, what's up? Yeah, I just said what's up. And for some people that are wondering why I end up reacting to some of Foodie Beauty's videos or live streams in edited form, well, if I would be getting some organic views, I might as well do it by being authentic or knowing how to react to certain things in as fair as possible. Okay, so here, that intro that you saw a while ago, that was by Foodie Beauty, and she has the Halloween video. Okay, I know I'll be getting some feedback again, but I don't know how to start my live streams properly. I dare you to make up your own live streams as well and know how to start properly. Anyway, no longer my problem because even if I do my job well, some of you would be still complaining about it. Anyway, George Rocksmith, one of the YouTubers that would be a good peg for me to use in the future once I feel like compiling some of Foodie Beauty's previous live streams into good documentaries. I have yet to improve on my editing skills in order for me to get that done. So, here, I just stop right after the intro that Foodie Beauty made for Halloween edition for Vlogtober that she may not have completed. I doubt if she completed it. She always has so many things going on for her. And speaking of the new uh, format, it's more like one of the formats that I've seen um, Foodie Beauty do. Let me just remove that one. There you go. Because this is the place where. Oh, another comment. Can I come up, dear, from StreamYard link? Um, Are you going to comment about this video, or you just like to react to this video that I'm about to react as well? Hi, hello, Siddharth Shandima. Nice to have you here. I think my face ended up getting hidden. Let me see here. There you go. Hmm. How about accidental discovery? Accidentally discovering that I can live stream using this lighting and being accused of copying another YouTuber for that matter. I won't. Nice to see you, dear. Thank you very much. Hmm. Okay, Channel Candy, let's see. I think it's the first time that someone asked me to come up to react as well. I'll be removing this later, okay? So I don't think I I don't plan to go here for more than an hour, but since the video we're reacting here would be around 30 minutes or something, either I'd react to the whole video or I'd react to just the snippets, alright? So let's begin.
Hi guys! So we're here at the historic jail for our event where you get to, some paranormal investigators will show you some equipment, how to use it, you'll see everything inside, and then you get to, I think, explore and do your own kind of paranormal investigation. So, I'm kind of spooked, and happy Halloween, and I will see you guys inside. Let's go. You beezers have been naughty, now let's go to jail.
I'm not naughty. I've never participated in a ghost hunting session yet. If you're having problems get clicking the link, just try again. Maybe you can refresh the page. By the way, I've never participated in a ghost hunting trip. There've been ghost hunting trips here in the Philippines as well. The spot I often get recommended was the one in Corregidor, since I will not be surprised if there be a lot of ghosts there. People who are never at peace because they never got over the World War II atrocities that once happened there. hmm
Well, come on upstairs. Good.
Welcome to Ghost Tourism.
Down this way, there's a screening room on your right. There's the washroom. The rest of it is
Whose sneakers are those? They're noisy.
We decided that people didn't want to come and see us investigate with a crowd of 10 or 20 people standing around me trying to communicate with spirits, and that people would like to do it themselves within their friends and family. So we decided, let's do events and equip groups to do their own investigations. We put you in the dark, leave you there, and it's up to you to attempt communication with the spirits. And we check in on you from time to time. Perfect.
So we get to roam around with the stuff and
Yep.
nice.
We start with a video presentation, which will go through some
It's like no matter what a situation is explained to Chantal, her default answer is nice, whether it will be nice or not.
of the history, then a nostalgic Canadian television show you may remember that was here and filmed about the paranormal accounts and experiences. And then you'll see some footage, some review footage of what people like yourselves have captured here when we did the events in 2019.
What the hell is that? Galls also served as poorhouses, homes for the aged and mentally ill, House of Corrections, Act of 1810, defined inmates as all and every idle and disorderly person. The hell? Or rogues or vagabonds and incorrigible rogues or any other persons or persons who may by law be subject to be committed to the house of correction. Okay. McMahon. Okay, this they're showing the people that were hung.
So then that's
Hung
the
meaning they were executed, not
15-ish
hung.
minutes. We're going to equip you
You
with what you
dirty
need.
little
So you
rascals.
guys will be a paranormal team together, and you will
Mm,
investigate together the jail below us in two sections. So 1 hour in each section. So ghosts. What are ghosts thought to be? What do people think ghosts are made up of?
Energy.
So if ghosts are
no, I don't think they're energy. I wonder who said that because oftentimes ghosts are often identified by the cold temperature. It's like, for example, I have stayed in this one apartment in the past for one of my road trips when I was in college, and we don't need air conditioning because the breeze is naturally cold. Now, the reason why the breeze is naturally cold is because behind the apartment is the cemetery. So, yeah, that's a nice way to keep your apartment cool, I suppose. Oh,
energy, then they must emit an electromagnetic field. So a lot of the devices are based on EMF. So we as human
mm,
beings, do we emit an electromagnetic field? Yeah, we have energy, we do.
oh,
We have an electrical current running through our bodies, right? We have energy within us. And the thought is that when we die, our carcass no longer holds that energy, just what sustains that energy is our heart. And if our heart's not beating, then that energy is released. And science says that energy cannot be created or destroyed. Energy
oh.
transforms. So the question becomes, does our consciousness follow that energy? And do we become spiritual beings that are energy based? That's the idea. In haunted locations, things that occur are fairly relevant to energy. So, lights flickering, electronics acting strangely, your hair standing up, batteries draining without an explanation, um, you know, even like poltergeist stuff, things moving. It takes energy to move something, right?
Right.
So, a lot of the devices are based on EMF, specifically detection. So if it goes to energy, they must emit an electromagnetic field. If they emit an electromagnetic field, then perhaps we can detect them using EMF detectors, and that's where K2 comes in.
Yeah, I'm sorry for starting a little boring at this point. The orientation part is naturally boring. I kind of expected that. On the other hand, can I confirm some of the things that he's saying here? No, I'm not an expert when it comes to the paranormal. I've never been on a ghost hunting trip, as I've mentioned a while ago. So most of the commentary I'd be providing would be based on what I see here and what I am familiar with in the environment that I have. For example, today, it's midnight here in the Philippines. It's officially All Souls Day. So if ever it's cold where I am, hopefully it's because of the air conditioning unit. And spirits, of course, there will always be spirits roaming around us. And I don't mean alcohol, all right? And then about feeling weird, feeling a little different, it reminds me of the way Hollywood handles ghost movies compared to Asians because most of the time ghost movies are a lot more effective in scaring people if they don't show you the ghost or the monster or some other supernatural creature out there. I'm afraid Hollywood is not always good at doing that unless they're cost cutting and they would rather go create that. You now understand why Blair Witch Project is a hit, right? Because they didn't even show the ghost at all. I keep clicking the space bar to keep playing again.
which is pretty much, no one says the cheapest, but it's a simple EMF detecting device. There are cheaper ones you can get. Um, so pretty much, you know what they are. You've seen them on paranormal shows. So green is your baseline of 0 milligauss, which is the measurement for electromagnetic fields, and red would be 20 plus. Devices like the millimeter will give you a digital reading, and then you can go up to the thousands if it's that high. So many things in the environment can trigger this, which you need to be aware of. You look at the lights, so the lights, the power outlets, electronics, your cell phones, and your cell phones must be on airplane mode when you do your investigation, and I'll show you why.
We all grab one?
No, just one per group.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all you really need. If you want to bring two of them with you, you can.
You
So
want to split up.
sometimes it's cool because you can put them side by side
There.
and work with them.
Sometimes
We're behind you.
it's good to be in the middle because if you're in the front, something. But the thing with that is you're
So here on the left is the guard's room. Before that, it would have been a part of the warden's residence. You keep coming here on the left, we have a little intake interview room. Lots of activity in there, guys. Don't avoid that section.
Ooh.
Over here, we have the visitation area. So they would have been locked up in here. They would have been waiting for their family to come up. When they're done, they would have been let out. Come on this way. Watch your head going in. Just enter here and make your way to the end of the cell block.
So some rooms
Alright
are
guys, so this is the first cell block of protective custody. The difference with this
okay. Some rooms are lit by natural light because this is obviously done during the daylight, and some spots in this prison are dark, and they're solely reliant on flashlight. Must have been must have been contributing to the spooky factor.
cell block to the other ones is she has this guy. So you have solitary confinement. No other cell has this door. Alright, what we suggest, you go in there by yourself with a camera, ask questions, 3 seconds of silence in between those questions, hoping you get a response. Alright? Just so you know, we do have a millimeter in here. Anything gets close to this guy.
Hoping you get a response. Well, if somebody died in that solitary confinement cell, maybe they'll get a response, but I remember some folks here telling me that if you're looking for a ghost, a ghost will only show itself to you if you're brave enough. And I think I would have to predict this early in this video that Chantal might not see any ghost because she hasn't seen any ghost yet, and she's already crapping herself. What more if she actually saw one? And and how sure are we that what she saw is a ghost and not a hallucination? Because who knows what has she been taking again before going on this trip?
You'll hear that kind of a winding, and you'll get different colors on it. If you get a red light here bleeping, or a hard red would be its highest temperature change. Beeping means it's noticing something, but it's not sure yet. So that's when you want to make it intelligent. Can you make that hard? Go close to it if it happens. Then ask it to leave, and if it turns off, you may have something with you, okay? We'll make our way over to the next section. You can come over here.
I guess that confirms that Chantal did not buy a new camera or new equipment for Nader. They were just lent some equipment. Maybe he knew a little bit about those. Maybe he knew about recording stuff, recording people whether they are aware or not. Ooh, dark. Oh,
Come on in.
don't mind me.
Alright.
I'm just coughing a little.
So, all the cell blocks that you have access to in your first section are protected custody. You won't see general population until your second section. So in here we have another red device. Anything gets close to this guy, it'll set him off. You'll hear him from a distance, so if you hear that while you're somewhere else, definitely something's calling you over. You have your first Ouija board in this room.
Okay.
Definitely use it. We get a lot of stuff with it. One cool thing you can do is use this Ovilus with it. This is the Ovilus 3. How it works is it's testing the environment, everything from air quality, how many people are in the room, the temperature, and then it just spits out words randomly. Now what's cool about it is if you ask a question like, what's your name, and you get floor, cell, Thomas, you want to focus on Thomas. Alright, Thomas, can you tell me what kind of building I'm in? You get table, chair, jail. You focus on the jail, you definitely have something responding to your. He will actually move 3 times. Alright, guys?
Okay, so people are here searching for ghosts, and the most basic instruction, or at least tidbit that they get, is wait for a response. Like, okay, I hope you're not fake. Oh God, this is not the kind of trip I would recommend to people who have a history of taking mind altering substances, because you know how paranoid some junkies get, right? Whenever they hear things, whenever they hear even the slightest sound, they get paranoid. Like, reminds me of that Korean horror movie wherein you don't know if there are actually ghosts or this person is just high on mind altering substances. Mm, let's continue.
Make our way over to the final cell block, and I'll leave you to yourself. So in here we have another Ouija board so that you guys can be conducting 2 Ouija sessions without
Wait,
contaminating each
Ouija
other's
board.
session. In this place
Ouija
we
board
do have
that
the
Chantal did
EDI.
not bring.
Our EDI pretty much does everything our equipment does, just it's on this guy with lights or numbers. So temperature will be in numbers, where I suggest you enter this room. Take a look at that just so you know, because if you start doing a Ouija session, it jumps up 5 degrees. You want to be aware of that, alright? If you get...
This is Ryan, I asked. Hi, Ryan. If somebody possesses Ryan, I'm out of here. All right, let's, you got the camera on? Okay. Yeah, so let me sit in here. Okay. Let's turn this on. I'm going to turn this on. Okay.
What the heck?
I touched it. So this device, if anything comes within a baseball size radius of it, it will go off. So that means energy has entered it, that vicinity. Now this is an EMF reader. So it's on green, and if anything electrical comes, it'll change. So like that. Oh. Oh my God, there's something.
Hello?
Are there any spirits here in this cell block? Please let us know your presence. Move to the red one if you are here.
I can't laugh too loud.
I have the EMF. No, you didn't press anything. Do you want to try the Ouija board? Let's try the Ouija board, come on. Okay, you sit here. I'll sit here. The
You
what
should
is
go
that
there at
again?
3 a.m.
Why is that going off? We're gonna have the EMF reader here, and we're gonna do the Ouija board. So
Hello,
something just
Grandma.
moved that ball.
Hello,
That's weird.
Grandma.
Okay. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. Okay, so, all right. Keep your fingers on it. Are there any spirits in this room? Can you come through Ouija and let us know your presence? Any spirits here? Oh, there's a pee jug here. That looks cozy. So the guy was telling us that if we fart or burp on camera, through the spirit box, through the voice box, it sounds like demons. So it's always fun editing for them, I guess. This is so...
And you're proud of it. Well, it's been a Chinese superstition that was carried over in the Philippines that if you wanted to throw away the bad spirit, you want to throw away everything that is unlucky in your life, you have to go explode fireworks. And until now, there are some people who are believing that if you really wanted the bad spirits to stay out, pee, pee on the wall. And which is why the superstition here was that the trees in the woods that often get peed on. And I know that the Filipinos are notorious for peeing everywhere. The spots that end up serving as their instant latrine don't get infested with the bad spirits because the bad spirits hate bad smell. So another foreshadowing on why we might not see some bad spirits here, because we're talking about a person that does not take a bath at all, or at least once whenever she feels like it.
so creepy. Oh my god. Are we all... Oh my goodness, okay. Whoa, did you hear that? Did you hear that noise?
Somebody there?
So this room has a Tickle Me Elmo, and it will go off by itself sometimes. That's actually really pretty creepy.
Tickle me, Elmo!
If you're here, spirit, touch the Tickle Me Elmo and make him laugh. And tie his shoes.
He's not here.
This is a wild boar in its natural habitat. Someone that doesn't bathe that much, someone that doesn't interact that much with other people. Basically, a place. Like, how can you make a simple jail cell into a pig pen? Simple, put Chantal inside. Now you have a pig pen. On the other hand, you want an actual pig pen that might make the real pig pens look clean. Well, look at Chantal's room.
Hey, activity.
What?
Activity time.
Okay. Activity time.
Yeah, this is...
Protective custody.
Yes.
Protective custody. All right. Okay. This room, this is the solitary confinement. It just has a somber... Oh, wow. Okay, hang on. Want to come in with me?
What was it?
Yeah, but don't lock me in. Very confinement.
I just realized that they keep finding spirits or keep ghost hunting in these areas. They just gave an orientation about the people who were previously executed in that compound. They would rather not go there instead, and they expect these ghosts to come back to these spots. And by the way, I highly recommend that movie, The Echo. It basically explained why some ghosts keep coming back. Oh, hello, Ali Phelps. Oh, it's nice to see you here. Yeah, I was about explaining that some ghosts don't know that they are ghosts. They keep coming back to the areas where they've been, where they slept, where they ate, where they've been frolicking around, where they got stuck, like including that um, isolation area or self. I forgot the term. That cell where they are in solitary confinement. There you go. That's the term. That place. Hi, sorry I was late. It's okay, Ali Phelps. Um, that place where they've been in solitary confinement. Yeah, a lot of those areas that they didn't know that they're dead. They keep coming back to it. So some of these ghosts are experiencing Groundhog Day. And as long as they are not aware that they are dead, then they keep repeating the last 24 hours of their lives. And it's kind of sad. And then they only realize that they're dead whenever amateur ghost hunters like Chantal and Adair are trying to find them. And just to highlight what Ali Phelps said, if Nader doesn't scare Chantal, I highly doubt any ghost would scare her. Um, just to repeat what I said a while ago, ghost hunting is something I do not recommend for people with history of taking mind altering substances, because you don't know if what you're seeing is a ghost or you're just having an acid trip. That gets you thinking about some of these ghost hunting stories too.
Spirits? Are you here?
Chantal, they don't know their spirits.
The green light
They don't.
means there's nothing, no electromagnetic field detected.
Come on, guys, it's bored here.
I'm claustrophobic just even being in there for 2 minutes. I can't imagine what it would.
What more if you actually got jail time? Take a good guess. Why would you suffer jail time? And now you're already feeling claustrophobic.
Would you like to live out your prison sentence in this inhumane
Somebody here?
method, you know?
What do you know about inhumane
Wow. So they all use
places?
a
You
toilet.
live in a
One toilet or what?
Chantal, what do you know about inhumane places to live? You live in a pigsty. You barely take a bath.
Are there any spirits going to the bathroom at this moment that would like to share anything? How can you shave in this mirror? The only shower where you come out more dirty than you came in.
Says a lot about
Anybody
your hygiene.
having a shower? So this is where a woman heard the phone ring. The visitor, inmate visitation area. So let's see if anyone wants to talk to us here. I think there's a Ouija. Is that a Ouija? No. So this is the interview room, which is one of the more haunted areas, actually, apparently. So this is the dressing get-up that they had
Hola, Helen Week Diaz, YouTube Anime Bloom, Viviana, hello, 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 hello.
here.
There's somebody here.
Is someone here?
I
No,
see
they
this
don't know
dress
that they're
move.
You saw
spirits.
it move?
They don't know they're
That's
dead.
creepy.
She's still here.
If Nader is the one telling you that something is moving, yeah, press X to doubt. Ooh,
You want to talk? If you're here, move again. This dress.
We just heard somebody scream super loud. I don't know if that's like part of the thing to scare us or what, but we're just hanging out in this interview room for now because sometimes
Can you open the door? I want to out.
yes, Ali Phelps. Our culture is very spiritual. I may be from Southeast Asia. The not although Asia on a whole, we have very different ways of approaching. We have we have a different outlook actually when it comes to some spiritual things, and I think I already mentioned a while ago about how there are some ghost hunting uh, trips here in the Philippines as well. Trips that they don't either they don't market it that well, or they don't know how to portray it without sounding exploitative of the spirits that live there. Um, the spiritual aspect of how Asian people um handle. Oh God, I'm I'm having verbal diarrhea. I think. Anyway, as I was saying, the way Asian people handle ghost stories or ghost movies, for that matter, is very different from that of Hollywood, because here, the less you show the ghost, the scarier they come across the audiences, which is why the Blair Witch Project is still the most successful independent horror movie of all time, because you don't need to show the ghost to scare people. Just feed into their paranoia. And I guess that's the best way to explain why a lot of Asian horror movies are successful, because they don't need CGI. They just need to feed on the paranoia of their audience to make these films really look scary. Also, if it's Naderon, Nader, I'm sorry, a lot of people say his name as Nader or Nader. Although, since I have some subscribers who are based in the Middle East, and some of them are correcting me, it's Nader or Naderon if we go by the Arabic uh, pronunciation. That's how they tell me. And if it's Nader that it's telling you that he's seeing things, please be reminded he has a history of substance abuse, substance intake of mind altering drugs.
oh the yeah. Sometimes things will come after time, so we're just waiting a few minutes to see. So, do you want us to stay?
How you guys making it?
We just went to leave and it went off.
Oh,
So
I suggest going back.
yeah, I think maybe we should go back a bit, huh? Okay.
Just make sure it was like, did anybody pass by it?
No, it passed by, it went off, and then we went out.
Yeah, sure, Ali Phelps. So we can do that. We just have to schedule one time, a live stream. Although I think It's easy to calculate the time difference between here and in the US. For example, it's already 12:40 a.m. here. Yeah, I'm watching this at midnight. I don't recommend watching ghost hunting episodes at midnight. On the other hand, we're watching Chantal. So if it's already midnight here, it must be noon time where you are. EST, Eastern Standard Time. So just convert. It's not yet fall, right? So just add 12 hours to my timetable. So if it's midnight here, it's noon time in Miami or in Florida or anywhere using Eastern Standard Time.
Here and it went off.
Oh, weird. So
Yeah.
you're both out of the room and it went off again?
And then this went off at the same time.
Nuts.
Yeah, it went off. Say hi to Grandma.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd stay over here.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay.
Thank you guys for inviting us here. How many persons here?
Oh, that was him
Thank
setting
you,
it off, I
Ali
think.
Phelps.
If we get close, yeah, you're too close. If we get close, it goes off. This thing goes off. But when we came out here, it went off again when I went to leave. When I went to leave, and this moved. So let's see. No, that shouldn't have gone off. It's remember, it's like a very small proximity, so it wouldn't reach this far.
No. There's something.
So
Here we go.
yeah, that's still even too far away from it. Because I was sitting at the table, and it didn't go off.
Can we sit down with you?
Is there anyone here? Do you want us to leave, or do you want us to stay? I'm gonna go.
Yeah, let's go. You want us to stay? Do you want us to stay?
It wants us to stay. Alright, this is just a common room, it looks like.
Is that my bike?
Are there any spirits? Let's put this somewhere and sit for a minute.
Of course you'd sit down. You're so tired of walking around, Chantal. Also, you're incapable of reading a room, so we do not expect you to even understand what those spirits are saying. Heck, they might not be spirits, they might be hallucinations swimming around your head because what the hell did you take again?
Maybe we'll sit in someone's chair and they won't like that.
Can I sit here?
Yep. What's back here?
I'm not asking you.
Oh, there's a
That's my
toilet.
friend.
Oh, okay. So if anything comes into proximity with this again, like the other room, see how close we are and nothing? So the other one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was something.
yeah, we walked in the room right away and it went off. So, but the interview room is supposed to be haunted.
By the way, disclaimer, I'm Catholic. I'm still Catholic, but we are spiritual here. It's if only I was not busy with my studies, I could have come up with a Halloween episode of our own about spirituality, about bad spirits and good spirits, and how some spirits don't know they are spirits, which is why I highly discourage the ghost hunting methods that Chantal is doing here. I was, which is why it helped that the orientation at the early part of this video was shown, because if they are giving instructions to Chantal and Nader about how to call on spirits, or at least how to sense if there are spirits around, at least don't call them spirits. Not because it will be insulting to them, but because they don't know that they are spirits. I hope I will not sound repetitive at that. It's just that The worst ghost experiences are the ghost experiences that come to you. It's not. It's not fun. Oh, Olive helps. That would be fantastic. We'll definitely have to come up with a time that's a little better for you. Yeah, maybe over the weekend you could do a live stream earlier in the morning. Yeah, that'd be great. Saturday morning, that would be Friday night for you. So we can talk it over. Yeah, just DM me on Twitter, okay?
See
What
that?
is that? Are there any ghost bombs sitting on these chairs? No. Okay, let's put this on an old chair here. And let's see if there's anything. Okay. Are there any spirits here? Are there any spirits here who wish to communicate with us?
Somebody here can give us sign, please. No, you need another one.
Anyone here? Please use the EMF device. Please come through this device and move it to the red light. Let us know you're here. Come to the green light and let us know you're here. So this machine, if any spirit's trying to communicate any words, it will look in this database, like data bank for words, and some will come up. And the people we were in the group with said in the solitary confinement they heard hole and assault and other things. So we're going to see if anything happens, okay? I'm just going to turn the light out. Is there anybody here? It just made a noise.
I see.
What did it say? I didn't catch it. Metal.
Somebody in middle? Just middle?
This is made of metal. Can you tell us? Is there anyone here?
If you're afraid of us, we can leave.
If you want us to leave? What? Information, and this is an investigative room. It says information, I'm not even kidding.
I know, I hear it. What I ask?
Whoa, what? Deplete. What information is depleted?
Batteries?
Try to communicate with us some more if you can.
Okay.
Okay, based on I'm not sure if that reference person about ghosts and supernatural creatures has a YouTube channel, but he would normally warn people about spirits that already know that they are spirits, because that's the scary version of a spirit, because some of them, once they know that they are spirits, they would scare the hell out of you, or they would try to at least try to do poltergeist things. There have been some ghost stories that involve spirits that they know that are self aware. This is not the right time for me to dig into them. It's midnight here. I'd rather read them in daylight.
Busyness. You're busy? He's saying he's busy.
You trying to sleep or something? Will let you want to leave?
Did we bother you?
Need to know the truth.
Damn it, Chantal. We know you're rude. We know you don't have any sense of respect for privacy, and would definitely barge into someone else's personal space. I can't believe that you barged even into somebody's personal space. A ghost spirit, a ghost or spirit's personal space. Like, oh God, why? Why? I'm not supposed to be surprised.
Right?
Light. You want light?
We already have some lights. This light and some candles outside because it's All Souls Day.
You're speaking to our... Observe. Observe the light.
What does that mean?
They said light and observe means
My
see.
name is Nader. What's your name?
Can you tell us a name? Can you tell us your crime? Are you innocent?
Stupid question after stupid question.
Let's just hang out for a bit and see what they say.
What have you?
Wrench.
Wrench?
Wrench.
What do you mean wrench? Sauce or tools?
Tool. Whenever this spoke, this EMF reading went off too. I don't know how that works. Maybe people in the comments could let us know, but... Oh my God, I swear. Look, show it.
Are you here?
It said here. We were just walking and it said here. Whenever he asked if there was somebody behind it. Yeah, you said, is someone here? That is freaky.
I'm gonna come back and grab you guys and we'll move over to the
Okay.
next right?
Yeah.
Bottom of the street there. Awesome.
Poor guy.
Okay, so I'll just give you guys a quick explanation of a couple spaces here. So, up there you have general population. I'm not going to show it to you, just like investigators, when they go into a new place, you just go in blind, you don't know what's there. Down here is the first time we've had this for events, so definitely spend time in the laundry room. We've gotten a lot of stuff. That's where we think the yell just came from. We're not sure. We're going to see if we can figure it out later with the cameras. There is a REM device. Anything gets close to it, it'll sound. You can hear it elsewhere. There's also a flapping fish, so a cat toy. If anything touches it like a button, it'll start flapping like crazy.
Gosh.
The reason we use that is you can hear it a mile away. All right? And it has to be touched. It won't just go off for nothing.
Ah.
Show you the rest of your section. Right there.
Ooh, it smells.
Alright. So this is the medical office, the nurses section. Just so you know, there is a cat ball there. And if anything walks back here, you will get this.
Wait.
By the way, I suddenly remembered one place here that is rumored to be infested with ghosts. The presidential palace. Our own president. You may have seen our president. He has become a meme. I've occasionally used his quotes as meme on some of the videos I made about Chantal. He doesn't always sleep in the presidential palace because he said that it has ghosts. I don't exactly believe that there are ghosts in the presidential palace, or if presidential palaces are supposed to be infested with ghosts. But it's a lot easier for me to believe that the White House is haunted because a lot of presidents have been photographed before and after their terms. It seems like they aged quicker while they were in office. Either it's because of the stress that comes with the job of being head of state, or something must really be going on in the place where they lived at that time. Who knows? But like I've mentioned a while ago, some of the worst ghost hunting trips are the ones that hunt you. You don't do the hunting, they do the hunting, and that's when it becomes scary.
So the cat balls have to be touched, right?
You got it.
What is that again? Why is that going off?
This music box, it has to be triggered by something going in front of it. It will never go off for nothing. So if you guys go on the other side of this wall, just know that it's you that sets it off.
Okay.
But if you're over here, and that thing starts going off like it did for a group for about 2 minutes the other night,
Oh God.
you have something over there. Alright?
Okay.
I believe, in my opinion, this is the most active space in the entire building. This room and the women's section, which is the door on the left right there, alright? We have a REM pod in there. If anything goes off on the REM pod, you will hear it from a distance. So this is where the woman in black is known to be seen. Some people feel it right when they're walking down this hallway. There's just something about this space,
cold.
alright?
It's cold. It's a lot colder.
Up here we have our EMF buddy here. If he changes colors, that means that something EMF has happened, energy has changed around him. We have our leg box here. This is like your ghost box just on steroids. It's like 10 of them in that, alright? This guy is amazing. We've been getting a lot of vulgar responses, telling people to fuck off, get out, all sorts of craziness, alright? It will also respond to your goodbyes, hellos. It's amazing. Right?
Okay.
So definitely spend some time in this section.
All right.
Okay, guys?
Yes.
So I'm going to leave you to it.
That story reminds me of a family friend that was paid to as caretaker for a house, and then by the time he became a caretaker in that house, he didn't die, but somebody would flicker at his ear, or someone would try to pull his chair, someone would try to tap on the table, just random stuff to annoy him. Like, there are ghosts that are just out there to annoy you. So yeah, those are some of the things that were done to annoy her or him. I'm referring to the family friend. As for this one, would we see some ghosts trying to annoy Chantal? Can they be more annoying than Chantal? Okay, let's see.
Everything I just showed you is all yours, all right?
Right.
guys?
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. So this spirit box apparently will. It is cold. It is significantly cold here. Lady in black, are you here? Can you make your presence known to us? Lady in black, can you come to this EMF? Say hi to us.
Is that you?
We probably won't get to hear the foot. We won't get to... Lady in black, can you come say hi to us? I heard a yes. You?
Hmm? Did you just say yes?
Can I, oh, the EMF bear is there. All right, we're gonna go up to the gallows, and this is where in the yard people were hanged. And it stopped raining, I think. So we're just gonna go have a... Oh, wow. Look at, right here. I'm pretty sure that's a bullet hole. I don't know, I'm gonna say it. That looks like a bullet hole. So this is the gallows. This is a fake gallows, but nonetheless, people were hanged back here. So we're gonna see. Maybe there's some EMF activity that will happen. I'm just going to place it on the steps here.
Anybody here?
Oh, yeah.
Can you please stop saying anybody here? That's not how it works. And before any of the Filipino viewers that I have here would react, here in the Philippines, whenever we sense some spirits on some of the bushes or some random part of the street, we say excuse me, or we say tabi-tabi po, di po namin kayo nakikita. Can you please excuse us? We don't see you. We don't mean to step on your toes. We don't mean to step on your house. We have no idea you're around. Can you please let us pass?
Are there any spirits?
Oh, God.
Anyone here who was hanged, executed, and would like to speak to us? What was the name of that murderer guy?
Thomas.
Thomas, the one who murdered his wife? Oh, okay, well, let's go back in. This is these daunting stone walls are certainly not something you want to see in your last moments of life. And that's it. All right. We're going to head into general population. All right? Huh? There's general population. Oh, wait, the laundry room is really creepy. Let's go down here. No. It was the...
For you, Chantal, the laundry room will be creepy because instead of washing your own clothes, you'd rather buy new ones.
The nursing room that had the most activity. They said that there was a lot of activity. They maybe heard a scream coming from down here. This is a fish toy, and it has to be touched to go off. So I'm going to turn the light off here.
Who doesn't flush?
All right. Are there any spirits here who wish to communicate with us? Please touch the fish.
Don't touch the fish.
Touch the fish.
Don't touch it.
We want them to touch the fish.
Touch the fish. Hello?
What the heck? Oh, heck no. It smells so bad in here.
Are you sure it's the place that you're smelling, Chantal, and not yourself?
Yeah, we said something. Say hi. Did you hear that?
Yeah, but it stinks so bad in here. Oh my god. What was that? Okay, so there's a doll. Is there anyone else in here? Did you hear that doll? There's no one in here. Holy shit.
How are you doing?
Did you hear that?
Yes. Did you want to talk to us?
Holy fuck, I'm freaking out.
Hello?
Be careful what you wish for.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
My name is Nadia. What's your name?
She said, do you have any friends? It's this thing. It's a teddy bear. Come in here. This teddy bear went off the minute we came in here.
Is that you? Like what?
Do you like to play pretend? Like, do you like to play?
I like cookies. What's your favorite food?
I'm sorry, but the moment that doll talked, the scare is off. This really looks simulated at this point.
I like fish.
This place was an orphanage for
Do you like fish too?
kids that nobody wanted. So they must be enjoying this teddy bear.
Or you like dessert?
They don't have digestive systems. We have our EMF reader here.
Are you sleeping? Can we sit here?
All right.
Is that your game? Can we use it? Like that?
Are there any spirits here who wish to communicate with us?
Exactly, Ali.
Anyone here?
Hello guys.
Ow. All right, I want to spend a bit of time in here. This is supposed to be one of the most...
What is this?
It's a music box. So if anything goes in front of it, music will play. Did you flip that over? Is there anyone here? Is there anyone here? Can you please give us a sign? It's creepy.
You said fire. What about the fires? Yeah, okay.
You wanna smoke?
Is this the woman in black? Are you here?
Are you sure you wanted to see a woman in black?
Hello?
Is there anyone here?
I wanna know what's your name. Your name. Do you like us?
Do you want a cigarette?
What?
I don't know.
Oh, did you see that? We did not see a ghost, but we see we see that there's eyes light up. Like what? You don't need to see a ghost. You just need to see that there's eyes. They're far creepier than any of the ghosts that you could possibly see here, if there are any. Oh my god. your PF your PFP is scarier than Chantal's whole video. Oh, well, not really. I don't know. Maybe because I've been used to big mouths. Yeah. Yeah. You want to see something scary in this video? Yeah. Look at Nader's eyes. Look at those eyes. So big and so So terrified. Who needs ghosts when you have Chantal? Seriously.
Do you want cigarette? Need some weed?
So guys, that about sums up our tour of the haunted jail here in Cornwall, Ontario. I hope you had a spectacular time and a happy Halloween. Bye guys.
Oh God, what a letdown. That was a letdown. I have to admit it was a letdown because I guess I predicted this correctly that Chantal is still far scarier than any ghost that you could possibly find in that area. And she doesn't even have to do jack shit. Aww. I don't recommend a ghost hunting trip have if you run the risk of getting fooled, for lack of a better term. I do not recommend ghost hunting trips if you're not rest assured that you can handle it, because you haven't if you for example, you're already taking mind altering substances like Chantal and they're here. You haven't seen any ghosts yet and are already paranoid. Like, why the hell did you pay for that trip for? Right? Oh, thanks, Ali. I shave my head smooth every 6 hours. Aw. Hey. JP's profile pic is not as scary as you think. Anyway, um, I would still recommend that trip to well, that is if you end up here in the Philippines. That trip in Corregidor. It's easy to believe that that place is haunted because, well, it's it's one of the first areas annexed by Japan when they tried to invade the Philippines. Um, yeah, we've been colonized 3 times in history. First by the Spaniards, second by the Americans, not everyone knows that, and then third by the Japanese. And it's the place that ended up becoming haunted. There are a lot of places here that are haunted simply because they were sites of death and suffering. Not always comfortable talking about it since I remember some people who tried to reenact um, the death march here in the Philippines. There were some Japanese that were offended, even if it happened for real. But of course, everyone is still going to the place Corregidor, Bataan, Philippines, for the ghost hunting. Let me just write it down. It's the only place I can recommend at the moment. I can't recommend the other. I definitely cannot recommend the Presidential Palace as a site for ghost hunting. There are already enough. They have people to haunt there already. We don't need to pay attention to that anymore. Anyway, um, I can conclude that Chantal and Nader got ripped off. Well, Chantal keeps getting ripped off by Nader. What difference does it make if this ghost hunting trip would end up looking like make it made them look like they were ripped off? Even Nader is, well, he's trying to downplay that feeling of being ripped off because what else is he left to say? In the middle of that trip, it's like they didn't find any ghosts. Maybe there weren't any poltergeists there, and the scene with the dolls really looks simulated, and like, this is the best that you can do. Like, okay, fine. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me on this reaction video, on this Halloween edition reaction video. Yeah, it's Halloween. I really used uh, very few light in an effort to look a little extra scary. You don't need CGI to look scary. You just need a few lights and maybe a little creativity along the way. So hopefully, I would be seeing you on the next video. Thank you very much. Uh, um, I appreciate a lot that you came over here to my premiere, and I'm not sure if I would be live streaming again, but I still have a lot of credits to use here with StreamYard. It's really helpful whenever I can't find time to edit videos because I'm that busy. Hi, your morning, Joe. Oh my God, you made it. I love it whenever some of my regular viewers make it in time. I'm just about to fold. I'm just about to wrap up, rather. I hate my choice of words sometimes. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, I would love to see you soon on my next video. In case that you'd like to have a recap. We watched Chantal's trip to an allegedly haunted prison, and personally, I'm disappointed. Of course, Chantal and Nadir will not admit that they are disappointed, but Nadir's actions speak louder than words. Also, Nadir's eyes are far scarier than any ghost that this situation is trying to simulate. At least you get an idea why. Thank you very much. Been saying thank you since a while ago. I really don't know how to end this. Anyway, thank you very much. Happy Halloween. See you in the next video. Bye bye.